Bernard Sansaricq, you're running in Congressional District 23. First, tell us why you're going to be. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us why you're running in that district and who your opponent is.
Well, Javier, thank you first of all for the opportunity. I really, I have politics in my blood. I've been really a politician since I could say, as early as 4 years old. And I dream politics, I breathe politics, and that's my life. I am running for District 23 because District 23 is actually very appealing to me. A lot of minorities in District 23, number one, and second, this is the poorest district in South Florida, and the district has been run by, actually only had one congressman there, and that's my opponent also, R.C. Hastings. Okay, he's been the congressman of the district since 1992, and has done absolutely nothing for the district, and I think there is something to be done. When I go to places like Pahokee, Belgrade, Indiantown, really it's a disaster area. You can tell that a guy who has been in the Congress and representing the district for 17 years has really done absolutely nothing for the district. And this is a challenge for me. Education is a challenge for me. Job creation is a challenge for me. The district is so poor, I can barely raise, funds in the district to run my campaign. I have to go out of that district. And it is really something, the 23rd district is actually, a district that I really want to represent. I really like the challenge, and I think definitely this is a district that I will definitely win in November. And there will be no energy and a new congressman in the district, as early as November 2010.
So, for all of our listeners who don't know R.C. Hastings, he was the once, he is the corrupted old ex. Tell me the story, Bernard. You tell me.
He was a federal judge who was indicted, actually, and actually he was removed by the entire Senate as a federal judge, and it was just a little twist actually in his removal that he was able to actually sneak through and become the congressman of the district. And see, the district was created in 1992, and he's been the only congressman of the district, unfortunately. And R.C. Hastings is not a man who, he's not an honest politician. And as far as last January, I think the Wall Street Journal had an article on him, regarding the kind of car he's driving, the kind of house he's living in. He's always bragging about having gold in his showers. And this is the kind of guy who is actually the congressman of the poorest district in Florida. And the average, there is a dropout rate in the education system over there is over 52% a year. And of course, when you have such a high dropout rates, those kids actually get in trouble with the law.
Right.
And then, so, there is a lot to be done. There is no leadership in the district at all. And we do need no congressman in Washington, D.C. And I think I will definitely do a very, very good job for that district. I'm working very hard to win it, and I will win it.
Bernard, you originally come from Haiti. Now, I want to talk to you about illegal immigration because you know a little bit more about this. What do you feel about the notion of granting amnesty for illegal aliens in Florida and in the whole country?
All right, definitely this is something that I'm against. I am against amnesty for illegal aliens. I am for legal immigration, and I have lived, fortunately for me, I have had a very good political past where I am very strong in foreign policy. I lived for 5 years in Costa Rica back in the 80s, and I know the Caribbean very well. I seen Costa Rica, for example, a very small country, but very beautiful country in the in Central America, being destroyed by illegal immigration. Costa Rica had an overflow of people from Nicaragua, people from Guatemala, Salvador, coming to their country, and I have seen the destruction, actually, the complete change of the landscaping in Costa Rica because of about over 500,000 refugees from those countries, just dropping on Costa Rica. And since then, I studied the area. I was there for 5 years, studied the effect of illegal immigration. I have seen it also in the Dominican Republic with the Haitians going to the Dominican Republic and being a burden to the Dominican economy. So, I cannot be for illegal immigration. I cannot be for amnesty for illegal aliens. I am for illegal immigration. And if we should actually, in this country, make the big mistake of giving amnesty to about between 15 and 17, maybe even more illegal aliens, I think the next 5 years you will see 25 million of them being here again. 1986, it was President Reagan who gave amnesty to 3 million of them. Mm-hmm. And this is the result right now. It was a mistake, I have to say, even though I love Reagan. Reagan is my kind of president, but it was a mistake in 1986 to give amnesty to 3 million illegal aliens, and now we have 15 million in our shores right here.
Or maybe more.
Maybe more. And they're costing us about $340 billion a year, while Americans are, really in dire necessities for medical, health care, mm-hmm. and even food, actually, in this country. So, it's costing us too much money to have illegal aliens in this country. I am against illegal immigration.
Sticking on the illegal immigration, because there's also a national security component, because we really don't know who's coming into our country. We don't know if we have terrorists slipping through the southern border or even the northern border. That being said, do you think that this is a no-brainer, but I'm going to reword this differently. Do you think that we should afford these terrorists, because they are terrorists that come into our country, should we afford them the rights that you and I have as legal citizens or aliens to have access to our courts, to have the same rights that we have, being that they were taken off the battlefield as enemy combatants?
I think we should have better control over our borders. We should have better controls over the people that even come by planes to this country with tourist visa, because we have seen the 19 people actually who attacked the World Trade Center. Most of them came in through illegal immigration in this country. They came in through airports with visas. So actually we should have better control. This is something that definitely we will be under attack very soon, by those people. It has been said by the head of the CIA last week. We have to have better control. And the United States is the biggest power in the world, and we have to remain that. And in order to remain that, we have to have control of our shores, our borders, our seaport, and our airports. This is why I am for legal immigration, and we should crack down very heavily against actually those terrorists that comes into this country. And as soon as we know that they have ties to Al-Qaeda or Cuba or even Venezuela right now, okay, we should actually be very careful.
So real quick. So basically, you don't support that these terrorists are being detained, giving the right to speedy trial here.
Definitely not. I think there should be military court, and what we have seen is soldiers fighting those people for unknown reason being tried in military court, while those people who are terrorists now, because of the Obama administration, will be tried in civilian court. This is wrong.
Bernard Sansaricq, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.